Yeah, yeah. I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. I see a dream, that dream is green. And I don't mean material things. Freedom to the land, child, woman, and man. As we take up for what we stand. Better days and better nights. As we stand and unite. We're one and the same. Why is it so hard not to point and to blame? Better sheet, get our houses in order and we'll see the peace. There are steps that we must take if we wanna see.
I see my people rising, no more stopping us. A couple billion acres across America, us. The peace rose for the sake of us.
The sake of us, the sake of us.
I see my people rising, no more stopping us. A couple billion acres across America, us. The peace rose for the sake of us. No more failing, telling, being beneath. What a beautiful moment, and a sight I can't wait to see. Even if I miss it, at least I was a part of the mission. Changing lives of men, women, and children. All glory goes to He that causes us all to be. And if they're thinking we can, we show them that just as long as we stand. A monument, we the people can't be broken as long as we stay focused. I see my people rising, no more stopping us. A couple billion acres across America, us. The peace rose for the sake of us. For the sake of us. I see my people rising, no more stopping us. A couple billion acres across America, us. The peace rose for the sake of us. I see my people rising, yeah.
Shalom, shalom, shalom aboker tov, ani mepalel, shakol, Sedat Kim, haboker. I'm proud as well with you all this morning. Welcome to another live of Korea Liphilla, which is a call to prayer. Korea Liphilla. So Korea is within the same root of when you hear Wa'ikra, which Wa'ikra is Leviticus. All right, so forgive me, you all. Let me introduce myself. I am Nasi Karashi Shema, or Chief Prince Shema of Beit Ma'azan Ministries, or House of Balance Ministries, where we come every Yom Shalishi, or at least 3 Yom Shalishi of the month, 3 Tuesdays of the month, and do this, a call to prayer, Korea Liphilla. And typically what we call a prayer, or a prayer call, what people call it, they're usually doing a lot of praying during that process, which there's nothing wrong with that. What we try to aim for is understanding, so that you'll know what you're praying for. You'll know if you are, this is going to sound weird for some, but worthy of prayer, right? If you are truly sincere and really want change towards Hamelech Leon, Supreme King, then your prayers can and will be heard, especially if you're sincere and willing to go down faithfulness, consistency of serving the Most High. But everyone prayers weren't heard, and it's the reason why their prayers weren't heard, and that's what we're trying to aim for. Also, but with the Waikra is and he called Waikra, right? Karia Liphilla, Waikra, and he called, is thinking about when Moshe was bringing the word to the people. Moses was bringing the word to the people, but before that, he was called. Moses had to write down things and express things and teach him as well before he can come and teach others. He had to have an understanding of what was given. And then his job was to call the people and to give it to them. It's a word in Hebrew, likro. Likro means to read, right? Which comes from that same root also. So you have to read when you're called to get understanding. And then now you know how to come before Amalekadion, the supreme king. Some people call him what? Yah, right? So we need to understand that. So we're going to go ahead and go. And last thing I'll say is after the reading, what we do is we do a general prayer. If there is anyone that is desiring prayer, the only thing that we ask is if it's something that you have to change, that you address it and repent from it. And then we could go on behalf of you and pray for you. I know that is foreign to many, but that is culturally sound. A caveat is if it's a situation where a person just needs prayer at that moment to lift the burden off of them, that will prevent them from wanting to, what people say, unalive themselves. Of course, we would do that. But the purpose of waiting and then praying is to make sure that before we go before the Most High, we are pure. Our spirit is pure, we're clean in thought, all of the above. A lot of times people go right into prayer and we think, well, cleanse your spirit if you got things in your mind, 30 things in your mind, or you wanted to kill your brother, or whatever you wanted to do, I'm going to pray right now. But you haven't come before Amalek Leon with a pure heart and mind. You got to clear your mind. All right, let's keep going. So we're in Psalms. We was in Psalms the last time we did the prayer call. Psalms 119. We're just reading through that for this particular I want to say season of the prayer call, the call to prayer. And we're in verse 61. So let me let you all see the screen. Now, we read a little bit of this last time we were here, but I want to start back through it and then continue because we cut ourselves off when we went into what statutes were. A lot of people, we believe, were keeping the commandments, right, the laws, or the commandments or ordinances, and the statutes. And the statutes was what we touched on either last week or the week before, to get an understanding of what statutes really is, right? But let's keep going. Though the cords of the wicked ensnare me, I do not forget your law. No matter what is going on in our lives, whatever's holding us down spiritually or attempting to hold us down spiritually, if it's an adversarial, no matter any of that, we should not forget the Torah of the Most High. That is the thing that's going to keep our spirit high. That is the thing that's going to keep us consistent. That is the thing that's going to save us from different things that may harm us, even ourselves. So no matter the cords of the wicked, when it's ensnaring us, we need not to forget the Torah. At midnight I rise to praise you because of your righteous rules. This right here, we read this again for those that's tuning in. Peace to you, shalom, shalom. If you haven't, make sure that you subscribe, like, and share. Definitely share this prayer call. This is a call to prayer. But we're doing it a different way, and I explained it in the beginning if you're not familiar. So this right here in 62, it says, at midnight I rise to praise you. At midnight I rise to praise you because of your righteous rules. This is not customary to most of us, or familiar to most of us. We're told to wake up in the morning, pray. We're told, and before we go to sleep, to pray. It has become a tradition, and nothing wrong with traditions as long as the intent and sincerity within it, and understanding the purpose of it and how it can move and increase your spirit, right? Increase your focus on that task, which is the Most High. As long as that's in place, tradition is good. But if it's not in place and it's just something I'm doing, then it doesn't work. It's not beneficial for us. But what we see here is this individual saying, I wake up at midnight. A lot of us, if we go to sleep at 7, 8, we're not waking up at midnight to pray. What that is doing is taking you out of what your comfortability, right? You're comfortable right now, but you're willing to make yourself uncomfortable to give honor and praise to Amalek Leon, the Supreme King. Right, that's what this individual is saying. These righteous men and women of the Most High, they moved a little differently. And if you are attempting and wanting to be that righteous man or woman of the Most High, then it's certain things that's done, right? And it shouldn't be something that, well, I got to do it because this person did it. It's something that has to be within yourself. So that when people say I have a personal relationship, how personal is your relationship? Is it just a verbiage that you speak and say? Is it just something that you say that you heard other people saying and now you say it? A personal relationship or a true relationship, the ones that we like to be in, the ones that we desire to be in, we want faithfulness, commitment, consistency. We want you to go out your way, even if I don't ask you to. We want you to be faithful. I said that already, but we want all of these different things. But when it comes to Hamalek Leon, a lot of times we don't give it. We don't do that. Because it's as the idols of those who were pagans. That's going to sound so weird, me saying that. What do I mean when I say that? Those that was pagans that had idols, little stones and stuff like that, they just went to that stone to make them feel good, and then they went about their day. They didn't really believe in that. They didn't go out their way for that stone that they was worshiping. That's how we're beginning, or that's how most of us in these different sects of religions, Christianity, all of these different things, that's how we're becoming. It's just a tradition that's not truly a relationship. A relationship, you talk to this person. You take a lot of time, spend a lot of hours and effort in this relationship, a lot of effort, a real relationship, a real personal relationship. So this is what, I'm not going to harp too much on that, but that's what we're seeing right here. Psalms 119, at midnight, I rise to praise you. I'm asleep right now, but I'm getting up just to do this. And maybe this is a step too much for some people. So start during the day when you're already up. Let's look out. You have a meeting, you have something that you're about to do. Just pause, put that to the side, and talk to the Hamalek Leon, the Supreme King. Right? You don't have to just pray in the morning and at night, and that's all you really give him. It's more than that. And I believe that all of us can do that if we truly want to. I am a companion of all who fear you, of those who keep your precepts. Why is this important? A lot of us, we're companions of anyone that we just meet. A lot of us, we're companions of those just because of the title that they have, as far as us being the same thing. But it says, I am a companion of all who fear you. You remember the scripture, you remember the history. Everyone who was Bnei Israel did not fear the Most High. They feared the Most High when the Most High was about to put his destruction on them. But they didn't fear or revere, if you all would like that word better. They didn't just revere the Most High from a standpoint that they walked it out. So your companion should be someone that is truly walking this out. Understand the statutes that we talked about 2 weeks ago. Not just the commandments, but the statutes, right? It says of those who keep your precepts. I know it say that, but it also it's going to talk about some statutes as we go down. It's going to give you everything, but precepts is the starting point, the command, who keep what you tell them. And many of us do not keep what is told to us. And we have to look in the mirror and see if that's us. We have to understand, is this us that is going contrary to what Hamelech Leon has given us. Earth, oh Hamelech Leon. Okay, now those that's wondering, if I say Hamelech Leon in Hebrew, that is the supreme king. That's how I address the Most High. All right. So when you see capital L-O-R-D, we know that is Yod He Wai. All right. The earth, oh Hamelech Leon, is full of your, and truly I should be saying just Malek Elion, because he's addressing the earth, oh Yah, right? The earth, supreme king. I'm not going to say the earth, the supreme king. So I'm going to read it as I would if I was by myself, y'all. The earth, Malek Elion, is full of your steadfast love. Teach me your what? Your statutes. So it says something about precepts right here, commands, but then the next thing is telling, he's asking, teach me your statutes, because your statutes is how you balance things out. Judging matters. That goes with how you treating each other. That's the part where we drop the ball. How we're treating who belongs to the Most High, right? That's where we drop the ball. But that still is a caveat with that too. It's covenants involved with that. But that's another topic. We spoke on this plenty of times. So please, if you're on YouTube, check out House of Balance lessons playlist. All right. Let's keep going. You have dealt well with your servant, Malek Leon, according to your word. Your servant. As a nation, Bnei Yisrael is supposed to be a servant of the Most High. When you read Isaiah, you start at like 41 or 42, you start to begin. He's calling us his servants. It's all through the scripts, but that's where you see a lot of it being said, that Bnei Yisrael is the servant of the Most High. You see that often as a nation, but that doesn't mean in each one of us individually are acting as servants. You know, think of what is it? Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Jeffrey. He was a true servant of them, right? He did what was told of him, you know. He became loving by them because of how he treated them, how he honored them, all of these different things. So that's how he kept that job as a servant. You know, a lot of us, we use the term abodah for work in Hebrew. I'm working on some things, right? But abodah for work, but bad is dealing with a servant. It's really dealing with servitude. So the people of the Most High cannot remove themselves being a true servant. They're not supposed to. Those that's true to the Most High won't, but those that's not will. And how do they do it? They do it by not being consistent, right? They treat the Most High like a job. Guess what? Today in 2025, we can leave a job if we want to. So we're not servants of the job. A lot of people say that. We can leave if we want to. In ancient times, in Bnei Yisrael, Israelite times, a servant couldn't leave. Not at all. And that's what people like Shemuel, that's people like Daniel, or Daniel, some of us say. Those are servants. Those are servants. And we can be that. The consistency is or the faithfulness is what dictates our servitude. All right. Teach me good judgment and knowledge. I spoke on this earlier 2 weeks ago. Good judgment. So we understand there's judgment out there, but every judgment doesn't mean it's good judgment. Even some of these judges that put people in jail today in 2025 doesn't mean it was a good judgment. The fact of the matter is, a lot of us will never get to that point where we're so balanced to where we're going to make sure that everything that we talk about or deal with is going to be as objective as possible. That's good judgment. And that's something that we should aim for, and I believe that we can. For I believe in your commandments. Before I was afflicted, I went astray, but now I keep your word. Let me keep reading. Let's keep reading. This is typically how it goes for many. So before I was afflicted, I went astray, right? So often many of us have, and many of us will go astray. And there's some affliction that happens depending on what it is. It's determined based upon how Hamalek Leon sees fit. But the goal is not to get that affliction due to what you have done. If it's an affliction, the only type of affliction that you should get is something like Eob, right? That's what we should aim for. Not saying we want to be afflicted. What I'm saying is that you have been doing all things right and you're just being used to prove and show that you're going to remain faithful. You're going to be an example that no matter what, you can stand your both feet down, 10 toes down, no matter what. That's how we have to move, right? You are good and do good. Teach me your statutes. Notice he says statutes again. He could keep telling you to teach me your statutes. Why? Because the commandments is very important. That tells us everything we're supposed to do, but statutes teach us how to, within those things, how to move, to make sure things are balanced. And that's what we're missing in our communities. That's what we're missing in Bnei Israel, the statutes. All right. The insolent, the arrogant, smear me with lies, but with my whole heart, I keep your precepts. No matter what, I'm going to keep it within me. I'm going to lead with this. I talked about this last night when I went live. We was talking about a few different matters. Check out the last live we did. I talked about this last night, right? With my whole heart. Your heart and your mind is synonymous in Hebraic thought. You're gonna, if you really read the scriptures, you'll see it's synonymous. That just means your inner thoughts, right? Before you could do anything, you have to lead with how you think. Everything that happens outwardly, externally, always begins internally. So even if somebody is smearing lies, right? Because arrogant people, no matter if they're wrong or no matter if they don't know the situation, they are so confident they're going to still say it. They're going to still say something about you or to you without the facts. That's an arrogant person and actually an ignorant person at the same time. But no matter that, I'm going to try and press with everything within me, my whole heart. I'm going to try with everything within how I think about matters and things that's going on at this particular moment with this person. I'm going to still keep what you told me to keep. There's a time and a place to react about certain things. It's a time and a place to go in motion to where it may affect another person. It's a time and a place, and this just may not be it. Most times it's not it. Most times we don't have to react the way that we are so accustomed to react. Their heart is unfeeling like fat, but I delight in your law. It is good for me that I was afflicted that I might learn your statutes. Why is this steady saying statutes, you all? Why is it continuing to say statutes? Let's see. Yep. Your statutes. Kukeika. Right? So kuka, for me, is traditions, right? But the traditions hold fast on everything, especially how it pertains to dealing with a person. This may have it to where it can be judgments. So let's see. Okay, let's pull it up so you all can see it. Your statutes, right? Just click this. Let's pull this down real quickly. Okay, commandment, customs, traditions, like I said. Okay, so this one has a different definition. But statute, if we look up statute, but I won't do it. I did it in 2 weeks ago. If you go back, you'll see I brought it out. But the statute is more so a mixture of all things, right? Because it's the judgments. It's making sure how you operate within these matters. As you can see, it has the law in here, it has the ordinance in here, it has the decree, it has custom, which can mean tradition, it has the appointment. So like the appointed things have been put in place, all these things, but is based on the statue itself, because you have to know how to deal and operate within it. All right. Let's get out of this. Let's continue. All right. Please, if you all have not done so and you are on YouTube, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. We try to bring out context on everything, cultural understanding on everything, so we can understand how to apply it today in 2025. So if you can, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. If you're not on YouTube, you can find us at House of Balance Network. All right, let's keep going. So the law of your mouth is better to me than thousands of gold and silver pieces. This really can always say you know a person when the pressure is on. When the pressure hits, that's when you really get to see the true person. So it's interesting, this individual is saying the law of your mouth, the law, the things that comes from what you speak, right? And the mouth is actually, according to scripture, the prophets. The mouth of the Most High are the prophets. So what they speak is coming directly from Hamelech Alion, the Supreme King. So it says the law of your mouth is better to me than thousands of gold and silver pieces. All we could do is hope that we're that same individual. We're the same person that believes and moves that way, right? And some of us are that. And some of us can be that. Your hands have made and fashioned me. Give me understanding that I may learn your commandments, right? Those who fear you shall see me and rejoice, because I have hoped in your word. Those who fear you shall see me and rejoice. Why? It's amazing. It's an amazing thing to meet a man or a woman that is truly righteous. A man or a woman that truly loves the Most High, Hamelech Alion, the Supreme King. A man or a woman that will not waver on the things that was given to us. And a man and a woman that understands how to treat the Most High's people and to serve the Most High. So those who fear you shall see me and rejoice. So this individual, why are they rejoicing? Because this individual is righteous, because I have hope in your word. And when you hope for something, you're going to continue therein. You're not going to waver. I hope I do this, but I don't do any work to accomplish it. I hope I do this, but I don't stay consistent in it. That's not real hope. Hope is maintaining. Hope is waiting. You're still moving, but you're waiting. That's what David said. Teach me your ways, your truth, your paths, right? And I will wait on you all day. It doesn't mean he's not moving, but he's going to focus only on what is given to him by Hamelech Alion. That is our missing pieces, you all. There's so much going around us. We're into these TV shows, nothing wrong with that. These movies, nothing wrong with that, fine. There's music, all this other stuff. We're always interacting with so many people throughout the day. We are filled with noise constantly. That waiting is separating yourself different parts throughout the day and getting in tune with Hamelech Alion, the Supreme King, Yah, Sebot. Put that time in, and you will begin to see shifts and changes in how you're thinking, even when adversarial things is coming before you. You may still be like, man, but all praises to you, all glory to you. All glory to you, no matter what. That's a shift, that's a change. Some people do that, but after they say that, how do they move from there? After we say that, how do we move from there? All right? I know, Hamelech Alion, that your rules are righteous and that in faithfulness you have afflicted me. Let your steadfast love comfort me according to your promise to your servant. Let your mercy come to me that I may live, for your law is my delight. right? Let the insolent be put to shame, the arrogant be put to shame, because they have wronged me with falsehood. As for me, I will meditate on your precepts. How do you meditate on your precepts? Meditation is not always just being quiet and like this. Meditating on something is actually speaking it too, reading it, living it. I will meditate on them. We should be doing this often, as often as possible throughout the day. It is our history, and it is our authority. Hamelech Elyon is the authority, but has given us something to maintain us throughout our days and throughout our lives. Let those who fear you turn to me. Let those who fear you turn to me, that they may know your testimonies. Let those who fear you turn to me. What does that mean? Just because you fear the Most High or revere the Most High, which is amazing, amazing, if that is you and you watching this later, it does not mean you know everything you need to know. If you revere the Most High, or if you fear, that's just one of the first stages. You still have to know how to move. It says, that they may know your testimony. So turn them to me, let them learn, let them come so I can express and show them. They hit the first step, which is fearing you, right? Which is revering you. But come so I can bring out things that you may not know that can help increase your path and your journey. That's what it's saying, right? May my heart, my mind be blameless in what? Your statutes. We back to the statutes. May my heart be blameless in your statutes, because the statutes cover it all on how to operate within the commandments, the ordinances, those statutes. That's what we don't have down, that Hebraic decorum. We don't have that down, you all. And I don't expect us to all have it down 100%. I don't expect it. But that's the reason he says, let those who fear you turn to me, that they may know your testimonies. Now, may my heart be blameless, right? This is a goal that we need to go towards. May my heart be blameless, perfect. We don't want to say that. We don't believe it's possible. But if we don't believe it's possible, how can we believe in our scriptures that call a few people blameless, that shows some that were sinless? I know people are not going to like that part. So may my heart, may my mind be blameless in your statutes. Why? Because I have to operate with people. I have to deal with your people. So I need to be blameless in my thought process so that I do not offend you first by offending them in my reality. So allow my heart to be blameless. Very important. My mind, how I think, how we think. Everything we do outside after thinking is external. So before that comes out, the external portion of us and how we move, it's because of how we thought internally. So our thoughts, our heart, let it be blameless so these things outside won't happen. But it requires us to do things for that to strengthen, so we don't do it. It requires that. And that's the part that we have to strengthen and get better at, the practice. All right, that I may not be ashamed. I'm going to read a few more and then we're going to close it out. My soul longs for your salvation. I hope in your word. My soul longs for your salvation. I hope in the things that you have said. Right? Read Jeremiah 29 and find out what the Most High's hope is for us. All right? So let's stop right there. Let's stop right there. And we will continue next Yom Shalishi, which is Tuesday. For those that are in need of prayer, you can contact us. Send us an email. Be thorough if you trust to do so at houseofbalance12@gmail.com. We will go and pray on your behalf. Just if it's something that you need to correct, make sure that you just repent. That's the first step. Make sure that you repent, and then go ahead and send us an email. We'll go on to pray for you, go before you the right way, or the cultural and customary way of B'nai Israel. And if you have any questions in regards to us, you can, or about us, if you're new to this channel, go to the website above, www.house-of-balance.org, and then you'll get to see things pertaining to House of Balance Ministries or Beit Mazai Ministries, what we believe in. We put lessons up there, working on some articles to continue to be put up there. We have books and things of that nature as well, so that can help your journey. And without further ado, I'm going to open up with prayer to close out, and then we will go from there. All right, clear your minds. Borenu, Abinu Malkinu. אני מבקש שנבוא לכיסא שלך. או יהוה, צבאות, אלוהי אברהם, אלוהי יצחק ואלוהי ישראל. שלח לנו על כל מה שהיא גופנית, רוחנית ונפשית, our Father, our King, our Creator. O great power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, I ask that we approach your throne. Please forgive us for any uncleanness that is spiritual, physical, or mental. Thank you for waking us up this morning. Thank you for your mercy, and thank you for your compassion. Thank you for those that you have sent before the people in past times, and we thank you for those that you are sending today in present time. We ask that you continue to pour your spirit of understanding, your spirit of wisdom before your people. And we ask that your people be willing to accept those who you deem righteous, those who you deem tamim, those who you deem upright, or men and women of the Most High, that they open up so that they can receive what it is that you're giving, the testimonies, the understanding of your statutes, of your judgments, so that they do not move on their own, oh great King. Moving on our own is one of the biggest reasons as to why we fail and why we're going through what we do. But give them discernment so that they can accept who you have truly sent. So they can accept who you have truly sent. Because we do understand when we bring someone or people in our lives, or camps or congregations in our lives that are not sent by you, that we do not increase, but we actually fail even more. But we thank you for all that you do. We thank you for all that you will continue to do. Please forgive us if we have offended you in any way. Please correct us with it without any harm, hurt, or danger. If we have sinned before you, O great King, teach us how to separate ourselves from this sin that we are facing. Give us the strength so that we can be consistent before you. We thank you for all the wisdom that you have given us, put before us. We thank you for the wisdom that we will gain as we continue to go before you and stay fearful and revere your word, revere your the heritage that you have given us, the heritage that you have taken from us due to our disobedience, oh great King. But we will continue to strive to stay right before you. We want to be pleasing before your eyes, the things that we say and the way that we move. We continue to bless your name and honor you and praise you forever, nevermore. Please, oh great King, look after those that are less fortunate. Look after the poor in spirit, the poor in finances. Look after the widows, oh great King, and the fatherless. Those are the ones that are amongst us. Those are the ones that are before us. Those are the ones that are in the most need, and we need to make sure that we are doing what it is that you have commanded us, that you have given in your statutes, showing us how we are to go before them and honor them in a way that's pleasing to you. We thank you for everything. Halueta Makoaniski, Halueta Koachaniski, Halueta Maleka Helion. Praise the eternal source, praise the eternal King, and praise the one that does all and gives all. Kadola Meleka Helion. All right, you all. Without further ado, we thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you tune in next Yom Shalishi, and we will see you on this Yom Shabbat coming up as well. We also are going to begin a segment. I will keep you posted with that. We may begin tonight. It's called Sage Talk. We have none other than Chief Principal and Belewa Hidekia. He is the author of this book right here. You all can't really see it. An authoritative chronology of Hebrew Israelite history from biblical origins to modern times. This is a 2023 expanded edition. He may be working on the third one, so please be on the lookout. Every person that has interest in anything pertaining to Bnei Israel here in the States, going all the way back to before Mount Sinai, needs to get this book. It's amazing. It's phenomenal. And he's going to be the other spokesman on Sage Talk. And we want to do it weekly, but we will keep you all posted. We should be coming on tonight, so stay tuned. Shalom, shalom.
I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. I see a dream, that dream is green. And I don't mean material things. Freedom to the land, child, woman, and man. As we take up for what we stand, better days and better nights. As we stand and unite, we're one and the same. Why is it so hard not to point and to blame? Better sheet, get our houses in order and we'll see the peace. There are steps that we must take if we want to see.
I see my people rising, no more stopping us. A couple billion acres across America, us. The peace rose for the sake of us.
The sake of us, the sake of us.
I see my people rising, no more stopping us. A couple billion acres across America, us. The peace rose for the sake of us. No more feeling, telling, being beneath. What a beautiful moment, and a sight I can't wait to see. Even if I miss it, at least I wasn't part of the mission. Changing lives of men, women, and children. Our glory goes to He that causes us all to be. Oh, and if they're thinking we can, we show them that just as long as we stand, a monument. We the people can't be broken as long as we stay focused. I see my people rising, no more stopping us. A couple billion acres across America, us. The peace rose for the sake of us. For the sake I see my people rising, no more stopping us. A couple billion acres across America, us. The peace rose for the sake of us. I see my people rising.